Welcome everybody, Bruce Soto here with Bruce Soto Events, welcoming you to the Comedy Hangout. Get your friends, come hang out with us here at Bruce Soto Events TV. Let's welcome our host, Mr. Sebastian Cetina.
Welcome everybody to my new show, The Comedy Hangout. I am your host, Sebastian Cetina. I am so excited to have this opportunity to do this awesome show and do it different than you see on television, because those are boring interviews. This show is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to interview a lot of my friends and comedians, and we're going to dig deep into everybody's lives and get to know everybody and just have a lot of fun. So come hang out with me at The Comedy Hangout.
Hey, fucker. It's fucking Mencia here. Happy birthday, Seb. Anyways, have a great birthday, and don't fucking steal anything that's not yours. Fuck Mencia, bro. He stole all my jokes, bro. Dun, dun, dun. And fuck Sebastian, too. He don't even fucking write jokes, bro. He just tries to be funny and cute and make fun of people. Fuck him. And fuck his chihuahuas, bro. This is Uncle Joey, you handsome little devil. Fuck Willie. It's your birthday. Enjoy it. Why don't you go fucking sniff, do a couple bumps for me off your little Tinkerbell's ass. Orale ese. It's the Godfather, Rudy Moreno. Hey, Sebastian, stop taking all the good rooms and casino shows. At least something for an old man. Besides, I have a fundraiser coming up, everybody. As a matter of fact, you can go to my GoFundMe. I just was in the hospital and had a really bad heartburn. I need to raise some money. Anyways, fucking you can have Bruce's and fuck Bruce Soto.
Rudy, where's my robe?
Orale, I have to change, because my wife.
Take off my clothes.
Shout out to Sebastian, it's his birthday.
Woohoo!
Let's party, everybody. You're gonna get the Soto thump in my car later. Got you. Don't forget, Kitty Chicks, every Thursday.
Fuck Sebastian's birthday. Fuck the other comics. And fuck Bruce, too. Fucking better than all of them. Fuck everybody. And fuck you too watching. Boo. Fuck, I need more.
So welcome my first guest, man. I wouldn't want anybody else. This guy is so funny, so cool, so down to earth. You've seen him as the assistant pimp on How High. You've seen him on this season on Wild 'N Out. And he's going to be on the new Friday. And he's like the 50 Cent of comedy. He's been shot, stabbed, everything, you name it. Anyways, give it up for Scruncho!
Yeah,
my dude.
Appreciate you. Man, how blessed is this, man?
Oh,
You got me on your first show.
Before you started working with Mike Epps, you were slaughtering rooms for 15, 20 years, right? When did you start? Do you remember?
Yeah, I started like 98, 97.
98, 97? Damn. So you've only been doing it a little like 22, 23 years.
Yeah.
That's cool. I started in 93, so I've been doing it a little, like the end of 93.
Yeah, I started like 97. But you know, it was like cool for me because, you know, the journey is amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't never really had a real job. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, I just had a chance to just perfect my gift. And
so you were in and out of trouble for years, and then finally you just said, you know what? I just got to do this comedy?
Well,
or did someone like push you? Was there someone?
When I was in prison, I had a couple of homies see me in prison, and, you know, like big homies, and it was, you know, and he called me because he was on a 4-yard, I was on the 2-yard. But they called me up to the...
Wait, I don't know that stuff. I've never been...
2-yard is like...
wait, everyone, I've never been to jail.
Yeah.
So I don't know 4-yard, I don't know 2-yard, I don't know what the fuck that is.
The 2-yard is like... Yeah, 2-yard is like Camp Snoopy, you know what I mean? That's what the motherfuckers, they gonna... you know, tap you in prison. The 4-yard is for motherfuckers who ain't never coming home, you know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
But we all share the same.
Now I know. 2 yards is like...
Yeah.
Okay, Camp Snoopy, 4 yards, that's the scary motherfuckers that you see on like the.
But if you can get to the 4-yard, you're gonna be scary too, cause you ain't coming home neither, so you don't give a fuck.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So I was on the 2-yard.
Okay.
And we all share the same hospital. So one of my big homies, he was running a orderly or whatever he was doing in the hospital, and he found out I was in there. So he got a referral, had the doctor send me up to the hospital, so I seen him, and we was chopping it up, and he was just expressing how, like, you know, what I'm doing here because we watch you on Comic View. Like, we rooting for you. Like, the talent that God gave you is greater than any hustle you can get. Like, what did you doing in here? You got talent, bro. You don't need to be in here. And so he was like, you know, he was like, basically, like, man, you don't have to do this, bro. Like, trust in your talent.
So you had already done comedy for a few years before you weren't that time.
Yeah, man, I only started doing comedy to sell dope and hustle in different states.
Well, you've inspired a couple of my black comic friends that do that too. Man. I'm not gonna mention names, but they know who they are. But anyways, okay, so before that, let's just go way back. Like, what was there? Okay, you've been in and out of trouble, and then all of a sudden, like, was there like inspirations growing up, comedians that just you loved?
Yeah, well, I was a fan of drug lords and gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Like
Scarface and stuff?
Well, nah. I was like real drug lords, like Free Ricky Ross and, you know what I mean? And, just, Tootie Reese and, Big Hunch.
Okay, I've never heard of those.
Yeah, they like hood legends, motherfuckers who made their money the hard way.
Yeah.
Like, I respect people that take penitentiary chances to get out the ghetto.
I get that. But how about, like, what inspired you to, I mean, like, for me, I watched HBO in the 80s. I used to love Sam Kinison. I used to love Diaz. Eddie Murphy was my number one.
Yeah.
And I never knew I was going to do comedy. I just loved it. Mm-hmm. I loved comedy, and then eventually I got into acting, and then I went for comedy. I just went for it, But was there comedians that inspired you?
Well, you know what, man? Like, I never really, a lot of comedians inspire me, but of course I love Richard Pryor, you know what I mean? But I love the Three Stooges, you know what I mean? I love Mom Mabel, Ruth Buzzy.
Yeah.
Like, Don Rickles was kind of, he was hard on black people. He was funny as fuck.
Oh, dude, Don Rickles was another inspiration of mine. That's why I do.
Yeah.
I have a lot of... People think that's all I do is just rip on people on stage. Yeah. My comedy is a blend,
it's a blend of everybody.
So like you too, I mean, and that's the thing about you. You don't do like typical, let's just say, black comedy. Like you do have a different style about you. You got like your essence and your energy is thuggish, but you're very silly on stage.
Yeah,
you're very slapstick on stage, which makes you stand out. Yeah. But ever since I seen you, even in the first, first couple of shows I seen, you always had an amazing presence.
Thank you, yeah.
That you just captivated the audience, and then you would just hit them, and they would just be dying of laughter, and, for years no one's wanted to follow you. And I think that's probably what happened with Mike. I think he's like, dude, this guy's beasting it all the time.
Yeah, but it's like, you got different styles, and, like with me, I never got next man syndrome, you know what I mean? Like, I don't pay attention to the next man because I only try to be the best me I could be because that's how I get better, if I perfect me.
Yeah.
If I start looking at other people,
absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm the same way.
Like, I literally don't give a fuck about what nobody else is on stage. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay authentic.
Yeah, that's like a lot.
I was talking to Wendy Williams, and I was trying to explain how a lot of comedians mad at Wendy Williams because she doing stand-up comedy and selling out stuff. But I told Wendy Williams she should be mad at a lot of comedians because they're all doing hot topics. You know what I mean? Social media that got them away from what's real and made them talk about all the hot topic shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not comedy that lost its authenticity. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly. No, I get it. I mean, and the thing is, like, a lot of people, people who are already like famous or whatever that never done comedy start doing comedy because they're gonna have a fan base that people are gonna go see them.
Right.
And it's like they've already there, and people think it's kind of like cheating because they already got there. They're already there. The way I look at it is, if people are gonna go see you, no matter where, if you're a YouTube star, if you're a TikTok star, or whatever you are, Instagram star, if people want to pay to see you, make that money. I'm up for everybody making money. I have no jealousy or envy of anybody.
Yeah.
Like, even comics I don't talk to as much like before, like I said, Gabriel, I haven't talked to him in a long time. And, but I'm happy for him because he made it. We were all in the same boat. We were on the same car. We were on the same club.
Yeah.
And he got there. And he got there. A lot of, Felipe's there too. And I'm happy for those guys, I'm happy for all of us that that just shows that it can happen, and it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I believe it's gonna happen for me. Still, there's a lot for me to do. There's a lot for you.
Yeah.
I mean, we're barely tapping into what we're gonna do the next 20, 30 years of our life.
Yeah.
You know, and but that's why I love working with comics like you, because you do focus on yourself and you keep growing inward to be a great comedian. You know,
'cause I always look at it like, you know, man, success is so not based around what Hollywood say it is. It's an internal success that's greater than the external. Yeah. So you gotta trust in not the light that Hollywood's shining on you. Mm-hmm. You gotta trust in the light that God is shining out of you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I would never compare myself to none of these other comedians, because it's delusional. It's the perception of what is not. You know what I mean? It's a star that really don't exist. You know, the reality is, you know, if you take a comedian like Mike Epps, who got 10 cars, right? I got 4 cars. Yeah, we different because he got 10 and I got 4, but we just alike because we can only drive 1 car at a time.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
It don't matter.
So therefore, the perception is delusional of what is not.
Yeah.
He can only drive 1 at a time, so as I. You know what I mean? So you can't look at, you gotta trust in, because it's really so much not about you. You know what I mean? So once you understand that every time you grab that mic, you affecting somebody out there, you know what I'm saying? Then that's the power. You know what I mean? And it don't matter if he affect, 2,000, I affect 3. Like, that's our job.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But we all get lost in numbers.
Yeah.
In amounts.
Yeah.
And that's where you lose your identity, because everything is based around your spirit. You got to be spiritual. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's cool to be a little gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you have a good blend because you do come off very hard on stage, thug. It's just you. You just got this presence about you.
I like respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't mind fighting to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like to be nice and give love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't like shit starters, because shit starters don't last. And love really work. Yeah. But when a motherfucker don't want to give love, and then fuck it, I go to war. I like war too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like fear, but I like to give love. Yeah. But love is greater than fear. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no fear.
Well, obviously you've grown. Now, you I mean, from when you were 14 or 15 to now, I mean, what's the difference you think in Scruncho? Like, I mean, how you seen life then to now? I mean, you already give us the now, but how about back then?
Man, I really love life when I didn't give a fuck. Like, the more you give a fuck and the more you have to figure it out, the more you're responsible for yourself than God is. But when you don't know shit, you got all kind of shit protecting you. You know how a baby could get up and run around and fall and shit, he be all over the place, you know what I mean? Because he's protected with that spirit of love. We get up and fall, we want to sue motherfuckers, we on our back, we embarrassed, we hurt, you know what I mean? Yeah. Life then took a toll to where we lost that innocence, you know what I mean? So it's like the more you grow up, the fucking boring it get. Like, you get rid of your dragons, you know what I mean? And when I say dragons, I'm not talking about the dragons that come out your nose. I'm talking about the shit that drag your ass down. Yeah. You know what I mean? And everybody got dragons, and in this business, they'll offer you 3 things: drugs, alcohol, and females. You know what I mean? So, and if you take it, then how you gotta learn how to just, break those things. But once you start getting rid of all your dragons, you get fucking boring, bro. Like sin is fucking amazing. You know what I mean? Yeah. They try to make you think sin is the shit. And churches hustle you by trying to make you think sin is fucked up. Sin is not fucked up. Sin is amazing. You know what's fucked up? The consequences. See, when the consequences get greater than the joy of the sin, you stop sinning. You see what I mean? Shit, you think I don't want to be out robbing and jacking and stealing? that shit is fucking fun. But third strike, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Oh, you got 2 strikes?
Yeah, you know, you think fucking a bunch of bitches like that shit is fucking amazing. But I'm talking about those janky ass kids, you know what I mean?
Oh my God,
the
man.
consequences are greater than the fucking sin.
Man.
So you stop seeing and say, whoa.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? You think,
Yeah.
you know, and then it's like you just get, once you start realizing shit, and you realize decisions you make hurt people, you know, what the fuck?
So for you, let's just say, you said drugs, females, or alcohol. What was your weakness always?
Females.
Yeah.
I love females, man.
Yeah.
I think like females is like, oh man, it's like, you know, that is like all these motherfucking women, you know. And I think if I had, I remember I used to think like, man, why God only give me one dick? You know, all these
Motherfucker, God, you're black. God gave you one big dick, okay? So shit. To be happy with that one big dick,
like, what the fuck? Like, throw that motherfucker around, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, but then you realize, and once you mature, you realize, hey, what the fuck? That dick is the devil's hustle tool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the minute I start keeping my dick in my pants, 90% of my problems went away.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the worst? Okay, I know you have kids. How many kids you got?
5. I got three girls and 2 boys.
All right, what are the ages? How's the oldest?
31 is the oldest. 30, 26, 24.
All right.
And 3.
3?
Yeah, 3.
3? You have a 3-year-old? Was that planned or not?
Yeah, I just want people to know my dick still works.
Dude, come on, man. You're a dude.
No, but actually, here's the thing. I swear to God, this might sound crazy.
Yeah.
But without the 3-year-old, I'd have been disconnected. Like, she connected me to reality because you gotta remember, I haven't had a kid in 24 years prior to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I had her, I had a whole new life. It was like it was like being reborn again.
Reborn for it? Okay.
That shit was like incredible. You would think it would be bad.
Yeah.
But it's not. Like I always got
No, it's all good. I mean, hey, yeah.
Because at first you'd be like, oh, fuck, I can't. But nah, it's like dope. You know what I'm saying?
And what was the relationship with her mom at the time? Was it pretty good?
Yeah, I loved her moms. You know what I mean?
They didn't work out?
We was toxic for each other.
Oh,
you know
why?
What, I'm saying?
What happened?
It's like I loved everything about her except her.
Everything about her except her?
Yeah.
That's nothing about her.
Yeah. She was literally a beautiful piece of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So you loved looking at her.
Yeah. Like her morals only qualified her to be a side bitch.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay. So, but you got a beautiful kid from her.
Yeah, she's an amazing lady.
Yes.
An amazing mother. But she just don't know how to love.
Sometimes you don't know how.
But she was a gift to me too because without her, I wouldn't have never. It exposed me too. You know what I mean? Because without her, I wouldn't have been shit neither. Because whatever she was, I was worse. So
okay, I got you. So
she talk about her without talking about myself.
Yeah, it helped. I mean, it just helped you. The whole situation. And I've seen your daughter. You post about her. She's adorable, little baby scrunchette.
Yeah, she funny.
She gonna be. Yeah. I think she gonna be in the entertainment or something.
Yeah, she's just a natural. She really is gorgeous, really funny, like hella strong. Presence.
So you have 5 kids. How many baby mamas?
3.
3. Okay, so you got 2 from 2 and then 1. The last one.
Yeah.
Were you in love with them? Or?
Yeah, I loved my first wife. I loved her. I loved all 3 of the. I loved 2. The other ones I didn't.
Okay, we'll try to guess which one is which, but it's all good though. And how about your upbringing? Were both your parents around?
Yeah, I have 2 parents. They was in-home parents, but it was a broken home, and sometimes having a father in the home that's not there for you is worse than having a father that's not in the home that's not there for you.
I got it. Yeah. So, I mean, what was your relation like with him?
It was none. You know, it was like a lot of people don't realize for black people, racism started within our own family.
What?
Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't explain.
Because,
I don't know.
Black people come in multiple different skin tones.
So
my dad was light skin tone and I was dark skin tone. And he struggled with my dark skin because he like, how the fuck I was like.
Was your mom dark?
Yeah, my mom was dark. But he didn't understand that men don't think like that. If they don't look like back in the days, if they don't look like the father, he couldn't connect.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's some deep shit. I never heard anything like that.
Yeah, it was dope though. Like the greatest gift my mom and dad gave me was neglect. That was some dope shit. You know.
And how about your mom? What was your relationship with her?
She was dope. You know, but you gotta remember, my mom picked me up at 23 years old when I first held her. She already had 4 kids. So in order for me to understand her, I have to first understand. She picked me up at 23. She was already broken. So she didn't have the ability to get this high energy, crazy little kid with all these talents and gifts. You know what I mean? The love I had. She couldn't give it to me. You know what I mean?
How many kids did she have before you?
3. She already had 3. I was the 4th one.
Okay.
So, you know.
And she was married to your dad?
Yeah. And my dad was kind of abusive and all kind of shit.
Oh, shit.
Like back in the 70s, all men beat on their women.
Oh,
not all of them, but 70, high 80s.
Yeah, damn. Well, I mean, like I said,
that was just the way of the world.
But you know what, though? It kind of goes.
That's why I always root for women nowadays.
Yeah.
They really went through some shit in the 70s that a lot of men don't want to take accountability for.
Absolutely.
But men in general, not just black men, but Latinos, white men, they all beat their women.
Dude, in Mexico, it's like 90%. Both my grandmas, they left my grandpas. They were assholes. They were very abusive.
People don't like to talk about men. We kind of getting what we deserve because now these women have fought back, they roared back, and now they mad as hell. And you know, we kind of got it coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and see, for me, I'm surprised. I'm totally opposite. I'm nothing like that. I've been abused, but my baby mama was pretty abusive, but I've never been an abusive guy at all. Yeah. My dad was never like that. My mom was, she's a yeller, not abusive, but she yells.
I was always the type, like I knew the damage that was done to my mom, so, and I always get women like, you know, that try to provoke you, but I always be like, you know, I don't want to look my kid in the eye knowing I just socked her mom.
So you learned, like you seen your dad, and what happens a lot of times is, the son will see the dad be like that and become that.
Yeah, it happens. I've seen it all the time. But the neglect that my dad gave me separated from me being like him. You know what I mean? So I created my own lane. So I don't drink, I don't smoke. I didn't want to be none of that shit. Yeah. Because he was suffering, struggling with alcohol and shit like that. So even though I didn't want to be the things he wanted to be, I turned out to be fucked up in different ways. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know better than what nobody else. But I think, but at the end of the day, my dad gave me some dope ass lessons on life, and he prepared me for shit that, that he gave me a tough love that I appreciate.
Okay. You know what I mean? All right. Well, you learned from all of it, regardless.
Yeah, it was dope.
And then your relationship was never that tight with him, but you learned some stuff. And your mom, are you still close with her? Or?
Yeah, I love my mom. It's like every day I wake up, I call her and pray with her. And every night before I go to bed, I call her and pray with her.
That's some deep shit, man.
Yeah, I love my mom.
I mean, like, looking at you, people wouldn't think that you have a big heart. I know that. I've known you. I know the way you talk. You are very spiritual and loving. That's, like, your essence. Yeah. But, like I say, you've been through a lot, you know?
I struggle. I got a fucked up, I can't take, I struggle. My main prayer with God is, all right, Lord, can we share that revenge part? You know what I mean? I said, revenge is mine, said the Lord. Yeah. I'm like, why we can't share it? Let me get it in. You get all the fun, Lord.
Yeah.
So I struggle with that. But other than that, I couldn't have really made it as far as I got.
Absolutely. I believe the same. I think God told me. No one else told me. There was one person told me, but God, I felt like he said, look, you're going to do this and trust in me. And then I said, look, I'm going to trust in you, so let's just ride. Let's go with this ride.
Yeah, people don't got a misunderstanding of God. Like, God is no fucking body in the fucking sky. Like, God is in you. Like, the first gift God gave you is the spirit of love. That spirit of love is what gave your body life. It's not it's not your body that gave the spirit life. It's the spirit that gave your body life. That's why we all love kids, because all you see is when they little, all you see is the love. That's the only thing they got. Then they grow up and spirits hop on them. Nobody was born racist. Nobody was born a hater. No, there was all spirits that attached to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, love is a beautiful thing. You just gotta really practice it. You know what I mean? But there's no attention in it. You don't really get no points. Nobody really want to talk about it. It's not popular when it comes to trying to be popular. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody want to hear that shit. Like, ignorance is king. You know what I mean? Yeah. Humility is king. Just anything you can do, the more you can set your ass on fire live, the more likes you're going to get. You know what I mean? So, so real is not popular. You know what I'm saying? People love real, but it's not popular, but it works.
So when you were younger, were you in sports?
Hell yeah, I was in shit.
What'd you play?
Everything. Basketball, football, track, gymnastics, ping pong, baseball. I was good in everything. By the time I was 8 years old, I had trophies in every fucking thing. Damn. That helped me stay out of gangs and trouble.
So you're never in the gang though. You're just in trouble. You did some trouble shit, but no gang shit. No gang
because I'm from Long Beach, and Long Beach is the only city on the map that's all Crips. So whenever somebody say you from Long Beach, they say, "Oh, that's a Crip nigga." You know what I mean? It just come with the territory. If you got that mentality. But me being in the gang, nah, I don't do the gang.
Was there pressure though around, because there was Crips? Were they trying to get you in, or?
Yeah, of course. But nobody couldn't beat me up, so.
You're a bad little fucker.
Yeah, I was bad. I was like, I like to fight.
Yeah, you're a little fighter kid.
Yeah, I was a little dusty, broken kid. You know what I mean?
Oh man, you got that little anger from dad.
I was funny as fuck until somebody back on me. Then I wanted to fight.
Right? Oh, you were that guy.
Hey, what the fuck?
You dished it, but then when you dished
I couldn't take the shit back.
Fucking bam.
Yeah, shit again.
So in school, you get kicked out a lot, or you get fights, or?
Yeah, I went to school way back in the days. when. You get caught with a gun in your locker, you just get suspended. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Back before the shit with motherfuckers shooting up schools.
Yeah, exactly.
I got caught with a couple of guns in my locker, you know what I mean? And get suspended a couple of days. Yeah. You know what I mean? One time the police came up there and, let me.
But why did you have guns? To protect yourself? Or were you selling drugs? What was the reason?
I just like guns. Yeah. Robberies.
Robberies? Told you he's a thug, everybody. Motherfucker's a thug alone. But he's a lovable thug, see? But
yeah, I mean, you to grow, you just, when I look back on where I came from, it's proof that I never heard God's voice, never seen him. But when I look back on where I came from, I'm proof that he exists.
Absolutely.
And when I look on how far I got to go, that keep me humble.
Because in reality, you should be, with everything that you were going through, you were headed to prison life. Yeah. In reality, I mean, you were going to be a career criminal. Yeah, but you broke out of that. And it just goes to show you, he's an inspiration, everybody.
Yeah, now I'm just a criminal that got a career.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. He's a criminal who put the criminal path because he don't want to go back. Yeah, and I watch movies. Look, I've never been to prison. I can't go looking like this. You know what they're gonna do to me in prison? Yeah, but I'm little and cute and shit. But the thing is, in prison you see it and it sounds really bad. Is it as bad as it looks, or what?
I mean, it can't be. You just gotta know your cardinal rules. Don't gamble.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Don't run your mouth. You know what I'm saying? And just try to mind your business, and you'll be good.
Who did you hang out with? Was it a certain gang?
I mean, you'll know. Motherfucker gonna know you. You gonna know them.
Yeah.
It's just you'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You just fear. You just can't have no fear.
So you've been how'd you get stabbed?
At a party, dance with the wrong nigga girl.
Oh shit!
I'm dancing with a nigga.
That big dick got you in trouble again.
Yeah, niggas just come stab me, motherfucker. Bitch, I didn't even know I was stabbed.
You didn't know?
I just felt something.
Wow, what did it feel like? Was it like
a burning sensation? She stabbed me right between my legs.
Oh shit!
Hit me.
Damn, I could hit a artery.
I jumped back like this, like I thought he wanted to fight. And I seen where he had a knife, and I didn't know he stabbed me. Then when I got to leaving the party, my leg just started swelling up.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you didn't get to fight him now or nothing? Did you ever see him again? Or no?
Nah, it was just a thing. I don't even know who the female was.
Right, it just all happened so fast.
Yeah.
So then you rush you to the hospital. Did they say how close you were to an artery in your leg or anything?
Yeah, it
Because you could have bled out, man.
Yeah, it was a deep cut, but
you didn't hit nothing big, obviously.
nah, I didn't hit that big.
And then shot. You got shot?
Yeah, I got shot.
How many times?
Well, I got shot at a lot of times.
Okay,
but
but how much actually hit?
Yeah,
Once hit?
one, yeah.
Where did it hit you?
In the opposite leg.
Oh, damn. Both your legs got fucked up.
Right below my ass cheek.
Oh,
Wow. It went in at a 45-degree angle, and it went straight through. It was a straight cut. Straight through.
So it wasn't. It didn't stay in. It kind of.
No, I went straight
in.
in and went straight through. It
Oh fuck.
Went out, and it was at a 45. I was running up the stairs. Yeah.
So then you went to the hospital. They,
filled it up with, galled it up, like stuck some shit in there. You know
stitches and all that.
Yeah. Then,
how long did it take before you were walking?
There
Okay.
wasn't no stitches.
No.
They put a gall in there.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
damn.
And then, like
so
packet.
Limping for a while.
Yeah, they just kept me in the hospital and let the swelling go down.
Oh damn.
It wasn't really.
Do you know who he was at the time, or?
Nah, it's just shit, man. Just some hood shit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? When I started shooting, bullets flying, ain't got no name on it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
it wasn't intentional. It was just a,
wrong place, everything, all that.
Yeah, it was just shit. Any place is the wrong place if you get hit with a bullet. Yeah. I never seen the right place you get hit with a you get shot right in. This is a good place, you know what I mean?
Well, see, I mean, you've been through a lot, man. I mean, you had a rough, relationship with your pops. Your mom, I think your mom is what's kept you strong and become who you are more than anything. Obviously, you learn from your dad. Yeah. But look at you now, man. I mean, shoot, you're hanging with some of the biggest artists, sports athletes in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, you hang out with Mayweather, bro. Like, who does that? One of the richest people in the world, one of the richest athletes.
Yeah, he is.
How did you, get connected with Mayweather?
Well, you know what? All his security was from Long Beach.
Uh-huh.
And his DJ was from Long Beach.
Okay.
And they was all my little homies.
Okay.
And they was telling him, I know a nigga's funny like Kevin.
Oh,
you know
okay.
I mean? And da-da-da, you know what I mean? They always compare me.
Kevin Hart,
Yeah,
Kevin Hart.
They compare me to Kevin, 50 Cent. All dark-skinned little niggas.
Yeah.
We all get compared to each other. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And no, it's no such thing as who's the funniest comedian because everybody got their own lane.
Exactly.
So we all funny by our own right. You know what I mean? So they was like, and so he invited me down. One of the other comedians, he requested, so I came down, and then he see me on stage. He was laughing, dying.
What show did he go to? Where was it?
It was at the MGM Grand.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Was that where you were with Mike Epps? Or?
Yeah, me and Mike. He came down. You know what I'm saying? Then he came on stage. Oh man, you killed the show. He showed me a lot of love. Hung out with him. We've been cool ever since.
Oh, how long has that been?
Then when my sister got killed, I got a sister got killed.
Oh,
when my sister got killed, he paid for the funeral.
Oh man, how long ago did you meet him?
About 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay. And your sister, how long ago she passed?
3 years. That's the 3-year anniversary. Then he paid for the whole funeral out of nowhere.
Wow.
And so
that's cool. I mean, and just because people have the money, they don't, they don't have to do stuff like that.
Yeah, think about Mayweather. He the type of cat where he don't brag about all the nice things he do.
Yeah.
He just talk about himself or whatever.
Yeah, but that
and people don't realize he helps everybody. Like nobody in this circle is starving. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he literally.
What's other stuff that he does that people wouldn't imagine?
Like he bought a bunch of water for all the people over in Michigan when the water was fucked up.
Damn, that's a lot of people.
He bought like a whole ocean full of water over that bitch. You know what I mean? He paid for George Floyd's funeral. You know what I'm saying? He always paying for funerals.
Yeah, nobody knows all this.
Yeah, he don't because
he don't brag about it.
Yeah, he don't brag about it.
Because I mean,
that's why he's so successful because he don't boast about all the amazing things he do for people.
Yeah, he just does what he does. I mean, the thing is, you either love him or hate him, and that's the way it is in the sport. But I respect the shit out of anyone who's that good, who can make that much money doing what you love doing.
What I like about him, he always, like when you go around him, he always trying to make sure everybody good. That's all he said. You good, you good, you good, you good. Man. All he do is making sure everybody.
I'd be like, nah, man, I need 10 G's. What's up?
Yeah, he always like,
I'm not that good. I need some money, man.
Yeah, but he ain't no.
Nah.
But he like, He a businessman. He's smart.
Yeah. Oh, he's a great businessman.
Yeah,
I mean, he has so much money.
Yeah.
People don't understand how much. I mean, he's made so much money, but the thing is, he's still pretty humble through all this. Like when you hang out with him, he's pretty chill.
His brand. The perception is he's not humble. He's cocky.
Yeah.
You know
That's his character. It's a character to box.
But he really not cocky. He's
confident.
He's just the best. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And he knows it.
He the best at what he do, and nobody want to give him credit.
No, but he comes off. That's just him, and that's what sells, though.
Yeah.
People are gonna, if he was boring, no one. But he comes out there.
They can call him cocky. I call him a marketing genius.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So.
But it's kind of like a character. Like when people want to see it.
But it's a lot of people trying to take his blueprint. You know what I mean? But he mastered it. So.
Oh yeah, and he don't ever have to fight again. I mean.
Yeah, not really. He got the game locked down.
So. All right. So we talked about How High. How about Wild 'N Out? What was that audition like when you first went out for a Wild 'N Out?
Well, I didn't have to audition because I was original cast member. I shot
in the pilot. Okay, how did you get on the pilot?
Well, Nick was like, "Big bro, I'm putting together." Nick was 14.
Oh, damn.
Like, "Big bro, I'm doing this. Yeah, you should come and do this pilot with me." You know what I mean?
Oh.
And I said, "Yeah, I should do with you." And he shot it. A lot of people don't want to give Nick Cannon credit, but people don't understand. He went from child star to 14. Yeah. He bypassed the drugs, bypassed all of the rumors and, fucked up press. He transitioned to actor, transitioned to music, touched in this, and then he took a company from zero to $500 million, and nobody gave his proper respect.
Which one, the Wild 'N Out? Or?
Yeah, as Wild as a $500 million
oh my God.
Organization. And
wow.
he took his company from $500 million, from zero to $500 million. And everybody overlook it, you know what I mean? But he one of the most.
He's another smart and genius.
He
comedian.
Underappreciated as a businessman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it just sucks because now in this cancel culture, you say one thing that people don't agree about, and then they want to erase everything you've done, and I think that's wrong.
It's like what he said was right, but what he said was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because
but let it be and just move on.
Yeah, but you gotta I'm happy he apologized because that was the right thing to do. Because you can't, it was just the right thing to do. You know what I mean? And I support his decision on apologizing. And but it's just ironic the people that he was really fighting for didn't really go to bat for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They kind of...
Yeah, they left him in the dust, dude.
Yeah, they didn't stand up for him. And to me but that was good because he got a chance to see what was not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and who's the real people who really was there for you.
It was a blessing whether he knew it or not.
Yeah, and now, I mean, it sucks because then he lost America's Got Talent from there. Right?
Yeah, but he get gigs. He ain't starving.
No, he's not starving. He's made a lot of money.
Yeah, they'll put him on the back burner for a minute, but I'm sure
he'll come back. I think he's got the talent. Yeah. And people, they'll forget about it.
He made a statement that was probably not fair to the people that really put a lot of money in his pocket.
Yeah.
And if he hurt people he loved, he should apologize.
And he did.
As he should.
And he did. So
and apology. You don't have to stand on some shit if you feel like you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I support him.
Well, I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for you, Nick. There's a lot of people out there. We all make mistakes. We all say some things that we just, we shouldn't say at times. But we shouldn't be canceled. Like now, fucking social media, you say or do something wrong once, let's cancel them. Cancel them. It's bullshit.
Everybody on their hormones.
It's ridiculous.
Everybody lacking testosterone.
Yeah. Lacking testosterone, yes.
Yeah,
there's a lot of vaginas out there.
Yeah, they it's like, manhood is a thing of the past, The more you show aggression, you angry. You tell the raw truth, you're bitter. You demand authority, you're a bully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So nowadays, the more you act like a bitch, the more successful you appear.
Yeah.
So manhood is not marketable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you gotta show. It's like chess, not checkers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you can't show all that testosterone.
So okay, before you're gonna cut, you were you were in your 20s, later 20s when you started comedy, right?
Yeah.
Or almost 30 then.
Yeah.
Like 28, 29. And you know, what were you doing in your 20s? Where were you working, or you did prison or in and out?
I've been a street nigga my whole life.
A street nigga. You never did an application for a job.
No. Yeah, I that's what a real hustler
That's
is.
a
I know
real
everything and I can do
You started with
anything
tires.
except fill out an application.
All right. So then, okay, you always the ladies' man, I'm sure, right? You always had the ladies, kind of, right?
I mean, you know.
Yeah, but before you got into comedy, you seen there was a difference, right?
Yeah.
Once you start performing and getting on that stage, there's a difference, right? From when you're just a normal Joe to being a performer. Did you notice the difference of the ladies that came up to you?
I never struggled with females.
Well, that's why I didn't think so.
So it was like I didn't really notice a difference. You know what I mean? I just only difference is, you know, they wasn't genuine about. You couldn't tell which ones like what you do and like you.
I liked you on stage.
When I was just a hustler. It was still the same thing. You didn't know if they liked their lifestyle or if they like you. So that's always something you got to figure out in the process.
Right. Yeah. But in the beginning, I'm sure you had fun with it.
I mean, you know what? All that shit was fun. Like I rocked and rolled. You know what I mean? If I died tomorrow, nigga, I lived. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit, matter of fact, I don't know a motherfucker in this business more successful than me. I'm the most successful man in Hollywood. You know what I mean? Because I did it.
Right.
Everything. Like I lived it. And still living it.
Yes.
It broke all the fucking rules.
Yes.
You know
you had no rules, basically.
Yeah, I made my own fucking rules.
Yeah.
And God accepted it. God like, yeah, that's my nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah. God accepted. Well, he forgave you. He forgave you for your stuff. Like, and he said, look, I believe in him.
They not scared of me for what I do. They scared of me because of what I don't do.
Yeah.
That's the difference between me and everybody else. No, they don't know what to do with me because I don't do it. I don't smoke. I don't drink.
Yeah.
I don't get high. I don't do drugs.
You smash.
But the problem I have with the females, guess what? I'd rather drink, get high, do drugs. So you don't get away with nothing. It's all you can't get away with.
Yeah.
You know, you got to deal with your consequences.
You're saying the vagina is the most powerful thing in this world?
No.
No,
that's not true. The most powerful thing in the world is your dick. And it only get power when you pull it out. As long as you keep it in your pants, vagina don't have no power. You know what I mean? It's dick that ruins pussy. It's not pussy that ruins dick. You shoot all them fucked up spirits in there, then you get mad when you fuck a bitch with a panty full of demons. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's deep shit, right?
It's deep because you got
a vagina full of demons.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, every time you make love to a woman and you try to fuck on a woman that you don't want to marry, you is literally breaking that bitch spirit. You really fucking her over and you don't even know it. Because you fooling her, you deceiving her. Because you really don't even want to fuck with her. You just fucking over her, you don't even know it. For 15 minutes of fun, you ruined her for probably
15 minutes, that's all you got?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Come on, Scruncho, man. You look like you be beasting on a girl, dude.
Hey, man,
you be pumping for hours and shit.
I'm a real nigga.
But you got 15. That's cool. I respect that.
I'm just giving you a raw scenario. If I tell you how long I went, it'll distract the story.
Okay.
What the fuck? I'm trying to.
All right. We'll just go with 15 minutes. Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
And so, yeah. So, do you remember your first actual groupie, though?
You know what, man? I never was. They just come, you know.
Right.
And like nowadays, man, I just hate when I look back on it and shit. You don't really want nothing that easy no more.
No. But I'm just talking about the beginning, though.
Yeah.
When we first started, come on, man. I was in my 20s too. You were in your 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
It was fun running through them, man. Come on, we did. I did that. You did that.
Me, you got to. That shit was so crazy.
Right? Wasn't it?
Yeah. It was
like being a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, they just love you. You know what I mean? And you just.
There's a power to it, though, man. There's a power.
Yeah, man. You have to. That was a struggle for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I got to the point where I'm looking a woman in the eye that I love, knowing I deceive her. Like knowing I'm a liar, a cheater, and a deceiver. And that started to psychologically fuck me up.
Oh, damn.
Because now I see my kids and they older and I can hear where it fucked them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when your kids start looking at you like, damn, you know, like my daughter got me a coffee cup to say, you know, your pull-out game is weak. Like, what
Your daughter got you that?
like,
You're all, and what?
I said, well, shit, you better be glad it's a little weak because you wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but that kind of stuff hurts you.
Oh, man.
But you have to deal with your consequences. You know, when you lay that shit out there, man, it's a terrible thing.
No, I just think you know, when black guys get a girl pregnant, it's just, it's tougher for you guys because you have a longer way to pull out. So, you know, so I get it, man. 5 kids, all right, it's understandable, man. You got a big dick.
Yeah, good dick is not always a blessing though. It's a curse.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you ain't got good dick, bitch catch you cheating, she like, fuck you, you're not like that, whatever. You're nothing. You don't really give a fuck. You can't even fuck anyway.
And bye.
Bye.
But what? Okay.
You fucking cheater.
But since you do have, so you've been caught, and then you do have the good dick. So what? Tell me.
Your house blew up. You finna get stabbed. You finna get shot. You finna get threatened. You finna get stalked. You go to jail. You gonna get out and go to jail again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Good dick is a curse.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why you gotta realize, man, that shit is not a blessing. That's a devil hustle too.
Oh man, what's the worst thing a girl that you scorned like did to you, like that came back at you with?
Man, they kids. You know what I mean?
Threw the kids at you like bowling.
Now what happened is like when a female is scoring, bro, it's like until you really understand it's your fault. Cause here go what we fuck up at. And here go the gangster shit I'm gonna tell you all fucking night. You ready for this shit? As long as you keep looking for a piece of pussy, you're looking for the wrong piece, bro. And when you go in that try to get a piece of pussy and you run into a panty full of demons, you gotta deal with them demons. Because you looking for the wrong piece. You gotta find a bitch that's got a piece of mind. When her mind is at peace, then you get the pussy. But if her mind not at peace and you trying to get a piece of pussy and she been hurt, raped, broken, ran through, bro, you finna deal with all that.
Oh man.
And then you gonna be part of her problem. And you gonna be part of her hurt and part of her broken. Like, leave them barrel full of broken women alone, bro. Because they already been ran through. They already been used.
What's the worst scenario that happened to you then? Like, that you can remember?
Man, I just remember, like, you know, I just, like, even with my ex, you know what I mean? Even though we had a toxic relationship, you know, just my cheating and deceiving her, like, really fucked her up.
Oh, damn.
And I couldn't deal with my consequences. You know what I mean? And she was worse because she lashed out and did what I did and not accepted it. She went back and lashed out. And even though she lashed out, the fact that I hurt her that bad, but I wasn't never tripping because she was already broken.
Yeah.
I piled on it.
Yeah. It just, added to the layers.
Now she trusted me to straighten all that shit out.
Yeah.
But instead of straightening it out, I came and stepped on the shit. I compiled it and compressed it. And it's the worst feeling in the world when you have to look at yourself and be like, damn, I'm breaking these females.
So has the girl ever tried to run you over? Has she ever tried to shoot you?
All that shit.
All that shit?
Man, all that shit, man. That shit is...
Luckily you had your sports skills, right? You were like dodging them.
Shit, man. I like shit. You know, I done ran in. I had a girl talk to me so motherfucking gangster, I lost my edge. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God, you talking to me? I started covering like I had titties. I'm like, oh, excuse me.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? So,
oh my God.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that shit.
Okay, but you went through all that. You had fun. It was crazy. You've been through it.
Coming out of it, bro.
Oh, man.
Just coming out of it and seeing the world differently.
Yeah.
Man, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Well, dude, man, it sounds like you've learned a lot. You've been through it all. And now, like, you're right there. You're about to do... People, he's got 2 specials he's going to shoot in the next month or so.
Yeah, I'm doing 2 specials. 2 different specials. The same day. in 2 different states.
Damn.
Transportation.
That's amazing. No one's ever done that.
Transportation complimentary of Floyd Mayweather.
Damn, man. Look at that. He's got Mayweather flying him out everywhere. He's Nick Cannon, is he producing?
Nick, executive producer.
See, so he's working with some big people here, man. And yeah, so you got to produce my shit once you get your shit.
Oh, that'd be
and
dope.
Then and we're going to do it, man. But
When I do my shit, I'm going to do a compilation of all my homies.
There it is. So, man, like I said, this is an awesome fucking show. It went by so fast, dude. I hope you guys got to enjoy this interview with my dude Scruncho here, man.
Y'all keep supporting, because I'm going to tell you something. The Latino community is the most supportive community. And not only, the only reason a lot of black rappers and entertainers, if the Latino community don't support them, they'll die in the water. They would never. See, Latino community is what keep the whole industry popping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because blacks support, but they don't support like Latinos support. And nobody, they make, like, when the Mexican crowd embrace you,
yeah.
They made Mike Epps, they made Cat Williams.
Dude, and they fucking love you, dude. I've seen my crowd, they fucking...
Yeah, and,
so look,
and they keep me relevant.
We're going to do a show together. I'm going to book them on some of my shows. You guys come check us out. Man, it was a pleasure, Scruncho, man. Love you, dude. Much success.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see those specials out. Check him out. Also, remember, next Friday's coming out. He is in that.
Yeah, we're going to start shooting the next Friday. Kovac said everything.
Yeah, so he's going to shoot it soon. He's going to be in there. And we'll see you on my next episode of the Comedy Hangout.
And congratulations to you, too, man.
Thank you, my dude. Thank you for watching the show. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you like it. Comment, let us know what you thought about it. And don't forget also to press the little notification bell. Let you know when the next show is ready. And we got a lot of episodes coming your way. We'll see you guys soon.